We have a very, very, very special guest in the studio today. Whether she's singing her heart out to ABBA or stepping into the shoes of the Prime Minister or starring in acclaimed shows like 6 Feet Under, Rachel Griffiths has always taken on bold roles, and now she's diving into what might be her bravest gig yet, transforming into the owner of a brothel in small-town New Zealand in the spicy new show, Madam.
She's the mum, wife, and boss.
I'm opening a brothel.
Hey?
Got the idea from you, actually.
Taking control for her family.
A business run by women for women.
Isn't it modern? In Nine's red-hot new drama.
Are you ready? 'Cause I'm coming to get you.
Superstar Aussie Rachel Griffiths
You gotta trust me, I am making the right decisions for this family.
gets down to business.
I don't think it's just about money with her. She cares about us.
In this small town,
She's putting the women on top.
How can we service you?
That is some kind of promo, isn't it? We are delighted to say that Rachel Griffiths joins us in the studio. Superstar alert, ladies and gentlemen. Great to see you.
So good to be
Hey,
here.
so many laughs in this, but it's also got a big heart. Set the scene.
That is exactly right. You know, what's fun about Madam, I think, and I've been offered a lot of roles playing women who might work in this industry, between the sheets and manning the phones, and often it just doesn't kind of ring true to me, because I know that when women are together talking about sex, we're normally laughing. And in these shows around this, it's always so serious and taut and gritty and exploitative and kind of a little bit kind of grimy and slimy. So when I came across the pitch for this about a, well-educated middle-class woman who, cost of lives, has a child with quite profound disabilities, struggling to put, food on the table, comes up with this hustle. It just really made sense to me that it was a comedy, and then when they said it, and by the way, did I tell you Kiwis are making it? I'm like, oh, it's going to actually be funny.
Yeah, well, it is funny. And it's based on a true story.
Inspired by true events.
Sorry,
Not everything that happens in this show actually happened, including the loss of a speaker inside a man's...
Wow.
But...
So tell us about Mac. She's an American who finds herself in small town New Zealand.
She finds herself on the other side of the world, and they've made this decision. She falls in love with a Kiwi man. When they realise the challenges that their child is going to have, their idea that they're going to sail around the world and have this big adventurous life, writing, just really runs into reality, and they're confronted with what will life be for them if they stay in America without the kind of support and systems that we're so lucky to have in Australia and New Zealand. So she finds herself rural New Zealand and just really can't quite, get a business to get traction. So in our story, she discovers that the husband might be outsourcing some bedroom chores to other people.
Outsourcing
kids might be listening to this. I've got to be careful about
He's having an affair.
Not an affair, he's paying for services.
Okay, right, okay.
She realises that sex work is legal and decriminalised, so she thinks this might be her new side hustle. And what I realised is I had a lot more in common with this, the way this woman is thinking about kind of providing for a family and not the how, but the why,
Yeah. Hey, so shooting in New Zealand with a great cast, Martin Henderson, Daniel Cormack and all that sort of thing. Lots of Kiwi accents in the show.
Yeah.
Working in New Zealand, did it live up to your expectations?
Oh my God, the Kiwi humour, it's so unique. Like, of course, I love Taika and Our Flag Means Death and Flight of the Conchords. Like, I've been a big fan, but I think it wasn't until I was there on this that I realised that, like, Australian humour can be a little dark. Like, sometimes I think it's like when you're kind of ribbing your siblings and you just get the knife in a little harder. You just go a bit far, and and if you upset someone in Australia, it's always like, I was only joking. But you weren't. You were really trying to. But the Kiwis kind of have this more loving kind of ribbing, and if anyone's crying, they're like, oh, I'm sorry, bro, I went too far.
Didn't
mean to do that, bro. And it's all sorted out, no one's left the court like bruised and battered, and there is that just gentle Unexpected, left of field, and then sometimes so dry, I don't know if they're being funny or not.
Yeah.
Do you have that?
Sort of. I think Australians and Kiwis are pretty similar. They speak a similar accent.
I think Kiwis are who we think we are, but they actually are who they are.
Gee, you're winning fans all over the place. What an incredible career you are having.
I've been lucky.
No, you haven't. You've worked hard.
Oh
and
no,
you've
I've
made good choices.
been. There's a lot of luck.
And you're
Yes,
very
I have
talented.
worked hard. I'm a workaholic, but I've been really, really fortunate. Like, you know, to be shot out of the cannon in a movie like Muriel's Wedding is just, that's just.
That was a gift, wasn't it?
a gift, like from Mana.
Straight
Mana
out
from
of the
heaven.
blocks.
Yeah.
Here we go. A bit of ABBA and Bob's your uncle. And then 6 feet under in the States. And
Yeah.
I mean, wonderful. You do work hard and you make good choices and you're extremely talented.
I'm pretty good at picking what I think is going to resonate with audiences, except for that time that I read Men in Black and went, what the hell?
What the hell? Who's
Yeah,
gonna
so
see that?
science fiction, I'm not good at reading that this is going to be a $1 billion film, but I think when it comes to the human stuff, I'm pretty good at judging.
You're just pretty good, full stop. Hey, we can't wait to see this, Rachel. Thank you for coming in, madam.
#1 show in New Zealand, and I just can't wait for Aussie audiences.
Well, they don't have to wait very long. It premieres tonight, 9 p.m. tonight on 9 and 9 now. It's called Madam Rachel Griffiths. You're a star. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Richard. So lovely to be with you.
Cheers.
Love
Thank you,
it.
Sarah.
Has Dickie ever outsourced?
Bed chores, Carl? Is that what you were looking for?
Wow.
Oh, dear. I really set that up.
That's a question I'm sure has been asked around the country.
Hey there, Today fans. Sarah and
What's my name again?
Carl.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel, though. Subscribe now for more news, special reports, and amazing Aussie stories.
And Carl misbehaving,
Whoa,
of course.
that never happens.
always
What's she
happens.
talking about?
Always happens.